a professional gambler, a professional poker player. So final question for you, Jesse. I won't ask your opinion on American politics, but
Okay,
but
thank you. I guess so.
I will ask your opinion on the betting markets around American politics right now. So do you have any thoughts on the betting market surrounding Trump and the presidential election coming up?
Yeah, yeah. It's not going to be happy news. I mean, I was kind of always I was a big believer for over the last 4 years. There was two betting markets. I've been involved in, not heavily,
Yeah,
based on the fact that I'm not really betting that big right now. I don't have much money, to be fair, but I've been involved in them quite consistently with a consistent position in the last 4 years. And
yeah,
one of them is a betting market that was Donald Trump to survive his term, which started after he got elected.
yeah,
And I was always a big bettor in him surviving. There was one point halfway through his term where he was like, effective odds of like 40% to survive his term.
yeah,
Now it's 99.
yeah,
And also Donald Trump to be reelected, which have always had a really, really strong view that it always comes back down to around even money for the incumbent. If you're an incumbent, anytime that, and Donald Trump was at 4.3, over the last 4 years. So it's getting close now. It's getting close now. I would, if I had to say, well, where's the bet? I think Trump. Anything over, anything over 2.5, anything over 6-4 is a bet at the moment. I don't know. I'm not totally sure. I think the odds are a little bit closer.
I think definitely coming closer to even money now. Yeah.
But I was a layer of Biden. I mean, listen, this not talking my politics here. I was a layer of Biden, and I did not think he was gonna be standing here. Did not call that one well. Took a bit of a bath there, and unfortunately, I think that it's going to be very close to a toss up on election day.
Yeah.
It's a tough market, and it's a lot of times with these, not these political markets, but it's weird to get into markets, into betting markets where and this goes for all of gambling. Like, if you want something to happen, you got a big problem when it comes to gambling on it. A big problem. Because that is not a good recipe for objectivity. Right? It is just not. I mean, and look, I'm the biggest homer there is. With my favorite team, betting on poker, my favorite people. I mean, it's never my favorite golf. It's never stopped for me. I'm a homer, and at least I can recognize that that is a big mistake in gambling is to bet on something that you want to happen.
I think the reason I posed the question in that way was because I think it's very easy I think it's very, very important to distinguish between someone's opinion on American politics and their opinion on the betting markets relating to American politics. One, I think, is kind of a personal, subjective thing, and the other is all about how you perceive other people, how you perceive the odds in the market, how you perceive things are going to happen. And I think for people when they're thinking about different issues, they could definitely take a page out of the gambler's book of, try and look at things without injecting your own subjective opinion first. And that's what we do as gamblers. As you said, you can have your opinions on Trump or Biden or what have you, but that's very, very different to what you think is going to happen and how you want your money to work.
Yeah, or in anything in the world. Like, I mean, I'm having my biggest obsession these days is how I receive and my sources for information.
Yeah,
Because I mean, like, I don't really want to get into the fake media discussion, but essentially, like,
yeah,
it is really really easy to create a situation for yourself where you are getting the information you want to hear.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is unbelievably easy to create that situation for yourself.
yeah,
And it's that is a really hard, it takes a lot of work to fight against that. And there's not about like that the information you want to hear is false, it's true, stuff
mm,
you don't want to hear. I mean, like, let's take that out of it. Let's just say that, like, two people on totally opposite sides of the coin um, can put themselves, without even like realizing it,
mm,
because of the way news information gets to you these days, not even realizing it, get themselves in a situation where they're only hearing the things they want to hear.
yeah,
Um, and then that becomes your reality. So to come back to the betting markets, that's why it's really hard to objectively understand things that are going on. And there is no objectivity, right? But to say
yeah,
what is actually happening, what are the odds on the American election?
yeah,
Because I mean, actually, like, oh my God, if you read the stuff that I've read today, I mean, I can't even, like, there's not one person that's going to vote for Trump. And then if you read the stuff
yeah,
another guy is going to play, I mean, he can't even understand that, Biden's not going to keel over tomorrow. So
yeah,
it's, it's,
yeah. I think it's another appreciation then for the fact that some people aren't as, I won't say well informed, but they don't have as balanced a information inflow as other people. So trying to figure out what
yeah.
like
What
that
about,
one.
like I said, I'm struggling or obsessed, and
Yeah,
maybe I said obsessed, but I am struggling with it because I don't have the answer. I think I don't, not totally sure where the balanced information is.
yeah,
And what I do now, my do now is I just, I try and let a lot of crazies in, so I can hear them,
yeah,
but I mean, like,
yeah.
maybe they're not crazy, but I mean, like, it's, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I mean, like, information is a tough one, right?
It is. It is. Yeah. I think hearing lots of differing opinions. I'm always a fan of that. And then you just have to have a bit of faith in your own kind of deductive skills to try and figure out what is the right opinion, what is the wrong one, and make your judgment from there. As I said, I think that applies to both gambling and just life in general. It's
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
yeah. Um, okay, thank you very much, Jesse. Really enjoyed that conversation. Thanks a lot for coming on and speaking with us.
My pleasure, Jamie. I've enjoyed this too. So any time, although with the length I've gone on for, I'd say maybe you might have gotten a few more than you bargained for here. I
No,
know I'm
yeah,
cautious.
as I said, I enjoy it. That's the main thing. If any of the rest of you have stuck with us this long, thank you for sticking with us.
But
www.thelockdown.life is the website. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the podcast episodes are posted there. Until next time, thank you very much, Jesse May.
stay safe, stay inside, and stay well, Jamie.
Perfect. Thank you, Jesse.
Cheers.